Hey guys, back with another Maplestory video here. This time I'm going to be talking a little bit about post rebalance, which classes got the biggest buff from what I've seen, what I've experienced, what I've played. So I just want to first off say that I think Nexon did the right thing by not increasing max damage cap. I think that was the easy answer, but I think that would have just caused more problems. The Thieves would have gotten even stronger in a lot of content. And I think Warriors and Archers and even Mages are in a good spot. They're very competitive. So I think that the game's in a good place right now. Teams are going to be able to clear Lotus still without the max damage cap increase. And I think a lot more players, a lot more classes are going to be playable and viable. So honorable mention, first off, I would like to say Angelic Busters got a pretty good buff with their main skill, Trinity. I think that's what it's called, but they got 9 lines for each attack. It feels really smooth and a lot more consistent and stronger overall, so I think they deserve a shout out. Next honorable mention was a Thief class. I think Shadowers feel really strong now with Assassination. They'd definitely be in my top 3 if it weren't for these other 3 classes. Their Assassinating got 2 extra lines like I mentioned, and they just feel stronger overall. And of course, I had a lot of fun playing them in Hard Magnus. Their iframes of the V1 and V2 are a lot of fun. They have a lot of utility, and I think they're in a really good place up there with some of the better Thieves. And so third spot was the Wind Archer. They were already strong as it was. A lot of people were worried and complaining about their damage based on the rebalance, but Trifling Winds buff is huge. One of my perma mates that I run, he said his arc DPM went from 33, 34 pre-rebalance up to 42 in the first run that he ever did. So that's almost 30% increase in damage just through Trifling Winds. Huge buff to them. They feel really strong, especially one that I played right there. And the second spot, no surprise to anyone, is the Phantom. Haven't played a Phantom, but I played against Phantoms. And in this arc run right here, just a quick glimpse, Phantom was the top of the DPM charts, beating the top DB in the server, probably in the world. And so that was extremely shocking. And then I 1v1 Phantom in Chaos Velum on my Pally, and I got absolutely destroyed. Now, not a great DPM chart gauge, but it just kind of shows you that I think Phantoms are really strong in a lot of content, and I think their buff was absolutely huge. And I'm not complaining at all because I think Phantom is one of my favorite classes. Support class deserves that buff, but they're really strong. But obviously my number one is Pally. All of you guys probably know it's not really the skill buffs, rebalance that they got. They got one more line on Blast. Righteous Hammers got buffed, but it was the Divine Echo change. And now in team settings like Arc and CRA, they're absolutely going to shine, especially in shorter fights, like how they do in Guild Dungeon or in Guild Honor Battle or in Hard Magnus. This was an Arc run. I absolutely was shocked by this time. I'll show more content, Pally, some PRs from my pre-rebalance PRs to my post-rebalance, but this is a quick little glimpse of why I think Paladins got such a huge buff. My previous PR in Arc before the rebalance was 33 bill, and I jumped all the way up to 48.5, almost 50 bill, competing with some of the top DPS in the server. So excited to share more content this week, but I think Pally is definitely the biggest winners. I hope more people play it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.